What's up? Please click that subscribe button. Subscribe now, please. I'm begging you. You know, like someone mentioned on Twitter, and I liked it because why are we giving Twitch half of subs? We shouldn't be giving them half. Ursa thank you for tier 1. Exclamation point sub count. I have always lingered between 1,000 to 2,000 subs. Always. I don't know if you guys noticed, I've never really done a subathon. I think I did one subathon-ish before an event 1 year in 2018. I feel like a lot of my peers have always done subathons. They'll always do a sub goal on their stream, and they're rewarded handsomely for doing it. You know, it's like a FOMO. It's like, fuck, should I, you know, because streaming's not forever. Streaming is very temporary for everyone. It's very temporary. It's very volatile. Why do you say it's volatile? Because you could be banned at any moment and then you can't be a streamer anymore. At least not on Twitch. You could go to YouTube and then you have to rebuild your audience. Like a lot of you guys right here, right now, even those of you that like really love me, just because Twitch is so comfortable and easy to get on, you know, it doesn't mean that you would necessarily switch over to YouTube. Even if you did switch over to YouTube to specifically watch me sometimes, doesn't mean that it would automatically become your default streaming service. You know, it might one day. YouTube might take over, and I kind of think it really might, and I'm excited for it because, you know, YouTube is Google. It's scary. Like, it's scary knowing that our information was leaked. It's scary knowing that our profiles were at risk. It's scary knowing that our salaries were leaked out there, like that their source code was infiltrated. Like, that's very concerning, and it doesn't make us feel comfortable or good. The fact that they take 50% of all your subs and they have an auto regenerating contract, and if you don't really like your contract, you don't get to speak to anyone about it unless your numbers are big enough. You know, like even with a normal job, I can go up to a boss and be like, hey, I've been here for 3 years. I want a raise. I want a raise, you know? That's every business though. CEOs don't care about people unless they're making the money. Right, but what I'm saying is, even in a normal like job, you can go to your manager and at least be like, hey, like I want a raise. But with Twitch, there's not really anyone to talk to about that. Like the 70-30 split, I've tried for the past 2 years, I've tried to be like, hey, I have 50-50 revenue split. And I'm like, I want 70-30. I think it's right. I think it's fair. I've been with you guys for 3 years. A lot of people are jumping ship, or, you know, they don't contribute to things like Twitch Rivals. They don't contribute to things like TwitchCon. They aren't participating in the big IRL streams that make your platform what it is. And yes, I'm only a part of that because of my friends, and thank you to my friends for that. But would you consider moving to the EU? Well, you know, I live with my boyfriend, so decisions like that are not really things that I think of. That's always going to be, I've been with him for 3 years. It's always going to be a thing that we have to talk about together. It's kind of hard for me to even just think about that. If he was open to it, I'd be open to it. I'd be open to moving to Canada. I love Canada. And actually, just to be honest with you, God forbid, but even if Felix and I don't work out forever, I would consider going to Canada and trying to get my family out there, just because it's so different compared to what I'm used to. I never thought I would leave California, and if I'm going to live in the US, probably be in California for my whole life. But Canada's really great. What rank did I get in the Twitch League leaderboard? I'm not in the top 1,000. They leaked like the top 10,000, so I'm somewhere, I think someone said 1,092, but I don't know. What was really funny is I was literally one under Ming. Ming was right above me, which I think is crazy because that goes to show, like, when people blow up, no offense to Ming, but when people like blow up from like a wave, they like really blow up. Because I've been a pretty stable streamer for like years, right? For like 2 years, whatever. I feel like I have a pretty known name in the Just Chatting community of Twitch, and I didn't know about Ming till like this year, and he's above me. So that goes to show how huge, how huge like his moment was. Like, there will be so many more females after Felix after the leak. What are your thoughts? They couldn't handle Felix, okay? I know everyone be talking left and right. Oh my god, Felix is so cute. They couldn't handle him. Plus, he calls me his goddess, so. Sorry to break your heart. He does, that's so cute, yeah. He has a lot of cute little nicknames for me. And I just call him Poop. Because he's always farting. Poop! We do. You know, we're pretty passionate people, and a lot has unfolded in the public eye that I think both of us, you know, because, like, in reality, we can always handle, like, what's thrown at us. Like, it might get hard, and if we're the reason for it, we can stand up and accept it, but we always, like, want to protect each other. So in reality, you know, we would love that, have had that not happen, but we're very passionate people, I think, and we live our whole lives on stream, so some of it was bound to be on stream, be broadcast at some point. But Soda not being top 25, true, but I think Soda has made the most money over the longest like period of time between a lot of like the just chatting people. I think, like, you know, his legend has been around for so long that I think like, honestly, 2000 didn't Soda take off almost like a whole year in 2018 to 21? Like, I'm pretty sure before we moved in with him, he had taken off like almost a whole year. People didn't realize is Pokey like totally stopped advertising sub buttons. Like, I think she did a lot of drastic shit like a year and a half ago, I think. She's had a cap on her donations, and I don't think she like advertises her sub button at all, or maybe she totally got rid of it or some shit. And you guys have to remember that this is pure like Twitch revenue. I don't even know if ads and everything is in there, but it was like pure Twitch revenue. I'm so glad Moist Critical is up there. He deserves it. I always think it's odd to talk about like who deserves what and doesn't. I think once you start going down that rabbit hole on social media and platforms, it's like, you know, you could always claim someone doesn't deserve something for a lot of shit. I try not to think about it that way. I'm just, you know, I'm grateful that this is even a livelihood that is possible. So I feel like the only way new streamers really blow up is if they start a huge trend, for example, Among Us. Like I said, it's really crazy to see that a lot of the top like 1,000 are people that have had like a boom in their career, and they made so much money so fast that they're like, you know, it wasn't like established over time or consistent over time for a lot of those notable names, at least for us, you know, maybe in the gaming community, like more side of Twitch, like we're the just chatting side of Twitch, in my opinion. Why is Aiden even there? Why do people watch that? Aiden's very entertaining to people. He has a huge audience.